why I didn't attend Africa Day a few days ago. The idea of African Day is to pretty much, bro. You're gonna be on camera. You cool? Cool. Being recorded. That's G. Many of you guys know G. He works with me. We're like attached by the hip. In terms of helping people come over and repatriate, and making things happen for people that are interested in coming to the Gambia. However, a few days ago we had Africa Day. Made in Africa project. They had a huge event. They had tons and tons of people up there from all over the uh, the diaspora, people here in Africa, people in the UK, people in the US, in the Caribbean, who are all either looking to repatriate or who are on the ground making things happen for repatriation. And there's many great works that's being done. It's really a historic time for us in terms of our return to Africa. Many people in the West are waking up to the reality that nothing has benefited us there in the West in terms of their opportunities, job opportunities, to build within their infrastructure. I mean, we know what's taking place. I mean, recently in the news, we're just seeing a constant escalation of police encounters that's ending in the wrong way. So we can go on. I mean, I've decided years ago to really leave that conversation alone and begin a new conversation. And many of us want to begin in this new conversation, which is economic empowerment here in Africa. In doing so, we have to form organizations. We must join with organizations whose purpose is to, help to build here in Africa. So the other day, I had an opportunity. I did have an opportunity to make it on an interview with a young lady here. She has a YouTube blog, so had the opportunity to speak together, art, and I was able to share some ideas. However, I was supposed to go on a little bit later in the day, and I'll tell you why I didn't go on. However, in coming and repatriating and building here, we have to look at solutions that are real solutions for people that are repatriating. A lot of people don't have money. So me particularly, I'm focusing in the area of housing. We have a career path opportunity where if people want to come over, they can come over and they can work. Like this compound here, this is just one compound that we have where we live and work from every day, you know. However, we have permanent residents here, and then we rent out the other, three rooms, which allows us to provide housing. Like me myself, I actually live here, and even work in the system. We want to make it to where you can live for free, where you can actually live for free, and we can do that if we focus our money. Have to focus our money. We have this huge movement of people that are impulse buying because they're excited about Africa. But we're going into the same economic construct that constrains the world. So we're coming over, 2 million people, year of return Ghana. How much of that vacation property rental went back into the movement? How much of that, those restaurants or those retail sales? I know Ghana got some money, but the idea is there's definitely other foreign national powers that benefited, particularly from hotels, resorts, and vacation property rental. So what we want to do is create a chain of vacation properties that's owned by diaspora and frequented by diaspora, people who are looking to come over for short and long-term stays. Not only that, but also provide housing. So for those who are coming over, and opportunities and hospitality, marketing, I mean, every area of endeavor. A huge industry is growing with content. I never was the type that wanted to be in front of the camera. I'm always behind the scene type of person. But there's a demand now for more people to see someone like myself that's from the tri-state area. I lived, born and raised in the tri-state, lived in Atlanta 16 years, Toledo, traveled around quite a bit. Now I'm here. So you guys got to hear these stories. It's much opportunity here. So the reason why I didn't attend Africa Day is where I was earlier doing the video with art. The internet was great there. 5 star. I had all 4 bars. Then I came here to the for my interview, and the internet just refused to connect. I was so disappointed, but at the same time, I was happy that I was able to get on earlier with RJ and Art. And but I was here. I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna even get upset. There is a deficit in technology, definitely. There's other environmental constraints that we have to calculate when we're coming back, especially if we're gonna do business. Especially that productivity is gonna go down due to internet. The power is not that bad, but even if it goes out, once a week for 3 or 4 hours during the workday, that's gonna affect you. So we want to create systems and create models where we calculate all of this stuff. That way we can have a sustainable patriation. So thank you for listening. Like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and I'll bring you more content about how we are going hard in the Gambia. I'm gonna start a channel. I'm starting a channel. It's gonna be called Go Hard in Gambia. I just started it, so stay tuned. Thank you for listening.